Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Moon signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Emperor, Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. What you are focused on is the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Libra. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have this Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a new opportunity. This is also news, communication, something about your confidence or feeling inspired. So some kind of inspiration. I'm getting something about team spirit, or this is, you know, your gal pals, your buds. This can also be an invite or an invitation. There's something worth celebrating here. Is this worth celebrating? Yes, because you have the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and then your outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles could be, yeah, landing a new job, or this has something to do with inheritance, going to see family and friends, or there is some kind of structure, building something here. Could be financial, monetary gains, something about gaining. And you do have people that are cheering you on. I'm cheering you on, okay? What are you, running a marathon? Yeah, and then what came out is the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Well, King of Swords, yes, can be law and order. Same thing with this Emperor. This is a person who has a vision or a visionary, like expanding your vision, expanding your home, expanding your love. This can also be something about love. This is a lot of happiness. This Ten of Cups is about returning to good health and healing, financial recovery, being in good company, paying attention and seeing clearly of the company you keep. Something about keeping good company. What is this Emperor about? Let's see about this Emperor. There's something about your foundation and home stability. Feels like you're building. Whatever this is that you're building, there's people that are cheering you on. And the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Queen of Pentacles just feels right. Just feels right. Something here just feels right. And there is something about like committed, grounded, happiness, firm and fair decisions, and super duper clear on your path. It kind of feels like something is aligned for you, especially with that Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is and can do anything. Anything that you put your mind to. And then this Three of Cups is like something that you want to celebrate, let loose, have fun. This can also be something about marriage, relationships. What is this Three of Cups? You know, the Emperor can also be something about empowerment. So you do have somebody quite solid, like a rock around you, and in a place of power, like a power position. And the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, good news regarding your finances. Businessman, businesswoman. This could be something to do with business and career. But there could have something to do with like inheritance or inheriting something. So this was passed down knowledge or wisdom from a family member, a friend, could also be from a father. King of Pentacles is also Kingpin, having the Midas touch. Feels like following the yellow brick road. Something about a following. And now you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles on the board. So other people are involved. And like I said, something here working well. In your blocked and challenged position, though, is this Three of Swords. Three of Swords is Libra energy. So something about heartbreak, separation, and sadness. This still needs to be looked at. Because, yeah, there is something about a lot of happiness and financial gains and being solid and stable. But money won't make you happy. So what is this? Something about good news. You know, King of Swords can also be something of a ruling or like a doctor. It's somebody really smart. So this could have something to do with your health, like an improvement in your health. And the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Five of Pentacles is codependency and lack, scarcity in finances, feeling left out and heartbroken. Is this something that you are watching and viewing? You know, this Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy, this is Libra energy. This can also be coming out of a place or a time of not feeling supported. Support is coming, but you still have to heal something that hurt your feelings, or something around like neediness, codependency. Could be anything, drug addiction, alcoholism, somebody around you. I'm getting an element also of like inheriting something, like getting something because of somebody else's illness, inheriting like a home or like a work situation. What is this Ten of Pentacles? Now, Ten of Pentacles is, yes, your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. It is also something about career, business, enterprise, abundance, things coming to full fruition. And the Knight of Cups. There's some kind of proposal or pitch. You know, Knight of Cups is also the chivalrous knight. I'm also getting something about a silver, something silver here. Because see how it's gray? Something silver. This could also be a silver fox. So somebody could also have like salt and pepper hair. Something about silver fox. Silver. Sober. Somebody also, there's some kind of like step program. Becoming sober. Something about becoming sober, and it almost feels like you're being more consciously aware of your surroundings and what makes you happy. Because you do have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles on the board, plus the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which is divine counterpart, plus a ruling being made here. Some kind of proposal. This can definitely be marriage, but it could be a new business agreement of a marriage. What is this? Well, we already have 3 cards for your present time, which is financial recovery, returning to good health and healing, taking back power or feeling really confident, being in good company, and somebody who's crystal clear of what they want. Emperor. So let's look at this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is also an energy of like looking after the home, getting things done, painting walls, going to work, doing the laundry, and somebody who is a powerhouse, somebody quite solid like a rock. And then in your focus is that Three of Cups, which is celebration, happiness, being in good company, people are cheering you on. And the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It almost feels like you're getting out of one commitment or there is some kind of sadness regarding this Emperor. So remember when I was saying it almost feels like a gain in your life, there is some kind of loss. So let's just say that this is your grandfather. You know your grandfather has passed on. But this could be like, let's just say, a business owner, somebody who's been worked for a very long time. This person has been ill for a while. You see how that there is a home in the background? Somebody's home. This can also be like move and relocation, because now you have the Three Swords, and the Three of Cups. This could be third-party interference, fighting over inheritance, fighting over something here. Okay, so what is this Three of Cups and King of Pentacles? Now, King of Pentacles could be an investor, but it also could be an opportunist. So somebody here could be looking for a person's coattail to ride. It means they don't want to put in the effort and work. And at your lowest low here, Libra, just watch when you are at your lowest low and being extremely vulnerable, because this is extremely vulnerable, like feeling really sad and low. There's a dip here. That's when opportunist comes in. That is like, oh, I'm cheering you on here, Libra. They might not. Hold on, let's just see. What is this? And the Emperor. Wow. You're going forth with this empire. Going forth with this empire. Inheriting this empire. But this is like super duper solid and good news. You've inherited this empire or becoming the emperor. It means taking back your own personal power, your own vision. Foundation and stability. It also could be like, I have found it. I've been found, you know that song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for? This is like, I have found what I've been looking for. What is this Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles? There's something through networking with friends and family. Something about networking with friends and family. And the World. So something here is still in, can't get closure. Can't get past. So there is still healing here, Libra, that needs to be done. Because the Five of Pentacles could be, you know, abandonment issues, codependency issues. I'm getting something about like an old home or something that has been dormant for a while. It almost feels like you're revving something back up. So this could be like a business. I'm getting something about like a falling of an emperor. But there's a rise of your status and wealth. And some kind of new commitment, but it has something to do with finances. And there also could be something about needing to sell your home, or somebody who hurt your feelings, broke your heart at a distance. I'm also getting like homesick, because the World card could be dealing with a fixed sign or a Capricorn or a Taurus, specifically a Taurus. So the World is about tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up, completion and closure. It looks like you might have some kind of closure issues on your end. I'm only saying that because the Three of Swords is here. So something isn't exactly finalized or closed out. I can't close the deal. Something about somebody can't close a deal. It almost feels like you feel sad for selling like a family home, or inheriting it. Close the deal. What is this 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups? I'm getting something about silver. So this person could definitely have light hair. A proposal or a pitch in job, family. And the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords is about communication coming in out of left field. Jumping the gun. I'm also getting something about like you jumping, like jumping for joy. There's something about jumping for joy, really happy. And this has something possibly also like a celebration of life. So celebrating somebody's life. Or you're moving away possibly from a Libra, an Aries, Scorpio, or a Capricorn. And then your outcome is the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and somebody here is very persuasive as well. So like I said, if you feel low at your lowest and being extremely vulnerable, don't make any decisions just yet. I would talk to either this King of Swords or get a second opinion, because the King of Swords has the cases of the smarty pants and this person is in the 10 of Cups. And you also have another 10. Something about, and then you do have something about closure. Somebody here is really having closure issues. This will be finalized. See, it has 21, and then I'm also getting something about 30, something, okay, 5. What is this, 8, 29? So it feels like at the end of the month, something about the end of the month. And this Knight of Swords can also be somebody who is pushing some kind of proposal. Anybody who is trying to push or force a proposal, it will backfire. So there's something about like a pushy, when push comes to shove. When push comes to shove, but Knight of Swords can also be the get up and go energy, the sudden change in direction, the sudden change in your focus. There's a sudden change. And I feel like it has something to do with this. Someone's loss is your gain. Somebody's loss is your gain. Or there's an emperor stepping down and you're getting this position. It means this emperor possibly might have already been under the weather or sick or something. Somebody also at a distance made you feel less than. I'm just getting something about inheritance. Give me one more card for what's coming towards you, which is the 3 of Swords, which is sadness, loss, in some kind of circumstance or commitment. But it's not lost because you went from the Emperor to the Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor to the King of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, something to do with work. I'm working on it. Something about 8 to 4. So that could be your work hours. You're changing your work hours. Changing the way that you work. Changing the way that you do relationships. So give me one more card for, there's something about needing to look at this 3 of Swords and codependency. Whatever this codependency, mental health, ill health, depression, like alcoholism, anything like that, scarcity in finances. Scarcity in finances is over. So you can throw that out the window. So you still need to get closure on an old situation. And the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Oh, okay. So in the blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could be somebody who is pissed off, angry, sad, and enraged. This person was heavily codependent and too reliant on you. And they have really bad closure issues. Like, this person could also be like, woe is me, poor me. You have a, possibly a victim playing the villain playing the victim. This person was possibly draining your time, money, energy, focus. Or this person ghosted you. Something about ghosting made you feel less than or thirsty. This person, so just watch. If you're at your low here and you're coming into some kind of money or a good gig with work and career and leveling up in finances, this person, super duper salty, controlling, a little bit ruthless and selfish. Somebody here is now feeling left out by you. This is also a need for you to take action. So there's something about like taking more action. And that's about your own personal power, your own personal vision. You could also be saying it's not personal, because that Queen of Wands also is a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire, a loss of, you know, a loss of something here, a loss of spark. But then you also have somebody who seeks validation and approval. Like somebody wants your validation and approval. So what they do is they pretend they're the one that's heartbroken, but you're coming into something really beautiful. So I'm just saying, like, there's a little bit of this sadness regarding you. Work on that as much as possible, because you need to be this powerhouse. And then you have avoidance, scared to face the truth, living in denial, running away from pain. So this is about you opening your eyes to what has hurt you, but also don't run away from this. Don't avoid this or ignore it, because it will also catch up to you in a later date. So this is about having closure issues with something that's closing out and finalizing. So somebody here is scared to face the truth, living in denial, and running away from their pain. You can't outrun your problems. They will catch up to you. So that's why the karmic, the Wheel of Fortune is in the blocked and challenged position. It means it will catch up to you and you will repeat another cycle or pattern. So you need to get honest with yourself of not seeking validation and approval from anyone. But I don't feel like that. There also could be somebody really seeking validation and approval that they're good enough, or trying to get away, trying to get this approved and passed so that you can like move on. And harmony, working well together, being in tune, building deep trust. Yeah, there's something about what's on the board here is a lot of support. There's people cheering you on, but I'm also getting you're cheering these people back. So they have your back, you have their back. And heartstrings, playing with emotions, being manipulative, and crying for attention. So you have somebody in the blocked and challenged position who is really trying to get your attention. This person could have brown eyes. And hot, sexy time. All about the attraction, might be just physical, and new love affair. So I'm getting something about like you leaving somebody in the dust. This could be somebody also who just ghosted you and left you on red. And there's some kind of circumstance that's changing your fortune here for the better. Landing something through like social. This could also be something about like a social gathering and being in good company. Rose pink dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So there's something about really needing to heal this heart chakra. So something about healing of your heart. Somebody broke your heart, possibly at a distance, or whatever has broke your heart here. Because this Knight of, this Knight of Cups in your outcome is somebody who is very loving and kind, like a friend. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive a ton of soul knowledge. I was just looking on the board to see if there was cups, which is the 10 of cups. There's something about Triton, King Triton, like being crowned almost. This could also be crowning as well. So birth. And it could be a business. Doesn't have to be baby. Omega Dragon. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intentions held. Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. Birth the higher consciousness. And there's something pure. But I'm getting something about like white or silver. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. Because there's a change coming. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You are safe. So you're definitely safe on your journey. I'm just going to get some of these cards. But wow. I'm also getting something about like selling a home at a distance, or like maybe this emperor has to come live with you. Could be a father. And you have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So that's what I mean about inheritance. Maybe you've inherited a home and there's 3 of you or something here. It's going to get sorted out. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That's about shining your big bright light for others. That's about being a beacon of light here, Libra. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Gong, an exciting event. I feel like you're going to have a really good time wherever you're going. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. And then you do have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So you do have a parrot around you. This person is fuming or furious of what you're coming into, but they also feel codependent and abandoned by you, or they struggle with mental health, ill health, and something about they broke their own heart. It's like you didn't break their heart, they broke their own heart by not putting in the effort. But Libra, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.